My name is Eileen McKusick, and I'm a sound researcher and sound therapist. I'm the creator of the sound therapy method, Biofield Tuning, and also the inventor of a line of tuning forks, including my flagship fork, the Sonic Slider. So the Sonic Slider is a weighted tuning fork. It's got weights on the end, and you activate it and you put it on your body. And the weighted fork is designed to drive the vibration of the fork into the body. So this fork is 93.96 hertz. That's the Schumann resonance times 12. So the Schumann resonance is the Earth's background hum, the electromagnetic pulse that's going on continuously. And we don't hear it, but we sense it. And actually, our pineal glands sense it. It's the rhythm that we base all of our circadian rhythms off of. So it's a very important frequency. It is the same as our brain in an alpha brainwave state. So when you're very calm, very relaxed, very quiet inside, and feeling a sense of connection to nature and to all that is. So as such, it's a fork that can really help us when we're stressed or dysregulated and help us to come into our bodies and breathe and feel more and get into our more of a right rhythm and a freeness of breath that can help to bring us into a state of regulation. So how do you use it? Well, there's a few different ways that you can use it very simply on yourself or on others to help the body to become more self-aware and self-regulating. So the tuning fork has an extra long handle. A lot of the weighted tuning forks you buy have a handle that's about this big. So this extra long handle allows you to slide the handle of the vibrating fork on yourself. And you can slide it anywhere. You slide it on your limbs, on your legs, on your belly, on your face, on your neck, wherever you want to slide it. And that definitely has a calming effect. It really brings you into your body because your information processing sort of transfers from your head and what you're thinking about or whatever is upsetting to you to the fact that you suddenly have vibration coming into your body. Doing it on someone's feet, if they're in pain or they're uncomfortable or they're restless, on the end of every toe, just all along the bottom, sliding it on the bottom is a great way to settle down people, especially children. Children really love having their toes vibrated with the fork. And you can even check in with somebody and ask them if they feel the vibration coming up their leg, and then maybe it's getting stuck in the ankle. Well, you can, apply the fork in different parts of the ankle. This helps open up space. Because the biggest thing that stands between us and us being expanded, relaxed, content is tension, is restriction. And so anything that we can do to help the body release restriction, open breath, is going to lead to this regulation that we're looking for. You can also get different accessories to put on your boots that give them new powers, not your boots, your forks. We can get boots to put on your forks. So here's one. This is called a circuit boot. It's an amplifier. And so what you do with this is you just apply it on the body. It makes the vibration stronger and less pokey than when it's coming just through the small surface of the end of the fork. So even just hanging out for a few minutes and letting the vibration go down all the way, even like past the point where you don't even feel it anymore, into that silence after the sound, will very often create a big breath that wants to come on the tail end of it. And then any place where there's pain, you got a sore shoulder, well, go hang out and just put it on the shoulder. Certainly anywhere on your head, the top of your head, just hanging out like this. And you can move it around to different parts of your head. You'll find that different parts of your head sort of vibrate differently than others. You might find areas where the vibration is fast or jumpy or seems sluggish. And if you just hang out providing this feedback to your body, it will actually use that input to normalize itself. The body doesn't want to be out of whack. The body's designed to be in harmony. And so this reflection, this sonic reflection and input helps move the body into that state of harmony. So that's the circuit boot. We also have the contour boot, which is it's a simpler boot, but again, it gets rid of the pokey aspect of just the stem by itself. And this one, you can really smooth it around. It's got, it's nice on the face, to smooth around on the temples, to run it along the hairline, on the neck, on the thyroid. A lot of us have weak thyroids, but you can add tone and rhythm to any part of your body that's out of whack simply by hanging out with this. If your liver is feeling funky, or your spleen or your pancreas or your ovaries or your uterus or whatever part of you is feeling fussy, applying this frequency really can just settle it down. We also have the handle extender, and this is a sleeve that goes on. All of these attached with inset screws. You can heat this up. I like to do this when I get out of the shower, warm up the handle, and then also slide with this. And it's easier to get into like your own shoulder knots and things like that as well. Just hanging out. Again, letting the vibration just run down. And then that breath really wants to open. So I would absolutely encourage you to experiment. When you're working on yourself with forks and applying them in places, it's really hard to do any damage to yourself. So be curious and follow your own instincts, because very often your body or someone else's body will guide you about what it needs, where to go next, how long to stay with something. Certainly one fork is good, but we often find that two is better, because you can come in on either side of the head, in the temples, or either side of a joint, right? And certainly you can work on your own knees this way. And I'm just tapping this very lightly on the side of my knee, but you can tap on a carpet, or you can fold up a washcloth and put it on a coffee table or a kitchen, a bathroom counter. There's lots of easy ways to activate these if you just kind of walk around your house and figure out what's a good surface. But the sides of your knees, as long as you do it really gently, can help. Holding them on either side of your ears. Whew, it seems like it's really reflecting to me what places are like running too fast and running too slow. And I just feel my body adjusting itself. Like, this is the beautiful thing. You don't even have to have an intention. You just put them on yourself, or the single one, and your body will work with it, and it'll show you and guide you. So trust yourself and just give it a try. Next time you're not feeling well, or somebody in your home is not feeling well, ask yourself, well, how could I use the sonic slider in this case to help alleviate or relieve what's going on? The first step is always to listen, to really just kind of pay attention and ascertain what is needed. And then trust yourself to move into that and see what you notice. All right, take care.